Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather. Today is not my normal filming day. It is Friday today, which is April 16th. Yes, April 16th. I did have an appointment this morning to get my second vaccine. So I figured, what the heck? I'm home from that. I did my hair, I got ready, and I just want to film a get ready with me for you guys. And then I actually have to go to work as soon as I'm done filming this. I only have about an hour and a half or so. I have a few new products that I haven't filmed yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of go through them. It's gonna be chit chatty. We're just gonna kind of get ready together, talk a little bit about life and all these wonderful things. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Today, I actually wanted to put on the Too Faced teddy bear. Sorry, it's got a pretty strong glare on it from my lights, but I'm really excited to use this. It's so cute. I ordered this off of Macy's.com. I actually used this once before and I do really like it. Here is the shade range. My lights are really bright. Sorry. But yeah, it's a really beautiful neutral palette. It has some shimmers in it, almost like a pressed, not glitter, but a pressed metallic kind of flaky type of eyeshadow and a couple of mattes. So I'm really excited to use this on camera for you guys today. These kind of colors are my jam. I love a neutral palette with pinks and more of like a beigey neutral. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my eyes today, and then we'll just get to chatting. I'm just gonna go ahead and just quickly put on my eye base. Okay, so the names are gonna be on the back. I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and start with this shade right here. This shade is called Teddy Bear, go figure. It didn't really have a smell to it when I opened it. I'm just gonna use the mirror that's here. So I just watched a review on a eyeshadow palette that I just purchased. I just purchased the new Melt Cosmetics. Well, I didn't just purchase it. I purchased it like a couple of days ago by Melt Cosmetics. It's the Mary Jane palette, and I actually ordered the entire collection. I wanted the palette and I wanted the little pot eyeshadows, like the real shimmery pot eyeshadows that they had. Which is funny. Pot. Oh my god, I can't put that into the video. Oh, YouTube's not gonna like that. Anyways, so like I was saying, I watched a Teresa is Dead video and she was reviewing the Mary Jane palette. Unfortunately, she said she was really on the fence as to whether or not she likes it. So a lot of the products that Teresa is Dead uses, I should just say Teresa, that Teresa uses, I seem to have a very similar skin type to her. I apologize if you're gonna probably hear my other bunny Luna in the background. She's chewing on a little cardboard tunnel that she has and I can't get her to stop. So you get to hear her lovely background noises today. Oh, that ended up being a really pretty color. Well, anyways, like I was saying with Teresa is Dead, long story short, she didn't end up liking the palette very much. She liked some shades, but she really didn't like others, and she wasn't really impressed with the wearability of some of the shadows. So I'm really curious how it's gonna work on me, because me and her have a very similar skin type. So a lot of the products that she likes, I like as well, and the process in which she uses them. But we'll see. That review will probably come up in the next couple of weeks, so I'm really excited to do that for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go into this shade here. This shade is, I think it's called Mama Bear. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into that and deepen up my crease a little bit. I do see a little bit of skipping, but I think that that's like my eyeshadow base, well, my concealer. It tends to happen quite a bit, but usually I'm able to blend that out. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna further deepen it up with this shade here. This one is called Press Pause? No, Fuzzy Wuzzy. It's called Fuzzy Wuzzy, that's so cute. These are really beautifully pigmented. I've always really liked Too Faced eyeshadow palettes. They always have had like a really nice soft blendable texture for me. Okay, so now I'm gonna just kind of go underneath. I want to play around with some of the more like pinkier shades in the palette. So I'm gonna start off with this one here. I think this one is called Embarrassed. I'm not sure. I think that's how you say it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna start to darken it up. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just use the dark shade here. So that one is called Boop. That's cute. Boop. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the lid color. I'm not sure what I want to do. I think this is such a pretty color right here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do, it's called Lace Teddy. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, that's a good choice. Oh, it's like this fiery pink color. I'm dipping into this shade right here. This one is Pot of Honey. Just gonna take it a little bit underneath. So, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of a light shade like up in my brow bone. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and, ooh, let's do this one, because that has oh my God, Heather, get your shit together. This one is really pretty. It's like a flesh tone with a little bit of a sparkle to it. I think that one's called Gilda-Bear. So I think I want to go ahead and add a little bit of a gel liner to my lash line. I'm not going to do like a wing liner, just a little bit of a tight line. Because I'm going to work today right after I'm done doing my makeup, I'm gonna go ahead and just put on mascara. It's very difficult for me to wear false eyelashes to work just because of the type of work that I do. So I don't wanna be like messing with them and trying to either have to take them off throughout my shift or what have you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do just like a mascara. I did end up getting this and I haven't filmed it yet. I have been using the Jeffree Star, the name that I shall not say because of YouTube. So it is the mascara that he just released. I will link it, but I won't say it. It's a nice mascara. I don't have a problem with it. It doesn't come off on my brow bone at all. And it's actually like a really interesting way to take it off. I honestly can say that I've never just like removed my eye makeup and then my face makeup, left my mascara, and then go back with like soap and water and kind of like peel the tubing off of my eyelashes. It's definitely a different way to remove my mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my primer. I just actually got this in the VIB, like the Rouge spring sale that they had on Sephora. I got the little tiny Tatcha. Well, look at that. I got my package delivered from Milk Cosmetics right now. Oh, I'm like so incredibly tempted to open it and use one of the eyeshadows. Okay. Okay, so I just went ahead and I opened up just one of the I don't know the name of this. I'll put the name of what it is on the screen, but it says Burnout. Oh, it's a glitter pot. It's just a glitter pot. So I opened up the color that I felt would look really good with like my eye look that I have right now. Again, we're just playing with makeup. This really isn't like a review or anything. I just basically doing my makeup for work, doing a get ready with me. So, oh, it's really jelly. Oh, it's jelly. Can you see that? Oh, blub, 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 blub. Oh, how weird. Okay. Okay, so then I'm just gonna put it like right on top of my eyelid. Oh, I feel like I have too much here. I know this is such a beautiful color, but I love glitter and I can't help myself. Oh, that's fun. It's a weird texture though. I hope it dries. Ooh, I love it. Okay, that was a good choice to make. Now we're gonna go in with the primer. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas primer. I am sorry, my lights are, for some reason, I'm not able to, you guys can't really see what I have. Oh, there we go. Well, kind of. Anyways, I went ahead and I ordered this during the Sephora, the spring like VIB sale that they had where you get like 20% off. So I hadn't tried it before, and I've always heard really good things about it. I'm a Tatcha fan. I mean, I know I've mentioned them before in previous videos, some of her products. Well, I don't know if it's her or him, but anyways, so I have a little bit of glitter on my fingers. Oh well. That's a very lovely texture. If you see glitter on my face, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Wow. Oh, that's a beautiful texture. Oh my gosh. That makes my skin feel so soft. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to foundation. I bought a couple of ColourPop items. I haven't purchased really anything ColourPop since like the Bambi collection, and prior to that I really haven't purchased much ColourPop in general. So I wanted to try some of their like foundation, concealers. They have like a really fun like creamy bronzer that I wanted to try, very similar to like the Huda Beauty Tan Tour. Anyways, okay, I'm just gonna use the back of my hand. I don't have anywhere else to put it. I have played with this before and I do really like this color a lot, but I've never tried it on top of a primer, so we'll see how it works. I don't know, it's like really accentuating my pores on top of this primer. And oh my gosh, I didn't, look at me, I'm messing up again. I didn't even tell you which foundation it is because I know that they have a couple. This is the ColourPop No Filter foundation and I got the shade Fair 35. I just recently purchased some new skincare items because whatever I was using before wasn't really working out for me. Oh, it was the JLo Beauty stuff. So, hello. Okay, so let's revisit that for a second. I love the texture of all of the JLo Beauty items, all of her products. I love it. I loved everything. But you know I was raving about it. However, using all of her products together, maybe I just didn't have the right skin type for her items. I'm not really sure. So I wanted my mom to try it out, all of the stuff that I had, to see like if she could give me a personal testimony for it, and she says she's been really loving it. So I'm gonna revisit that with her in a couple of weeks and see like if she still is really liking those products. But I went ahead and I just kind of purchased a couple items that I've used in the past, and my skin is like, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. And my skin has been clear, it's been really happy, very hydrated. You know, when you put the right product on your skin, I feel like it just makes a huge difference. And I don't feel like I am aged as much as I felt like I looked. Honestly, when I first started filming at the beginning of the year, like 3 or 4 months, my skin I feel like looked a lot older than what it does now. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm really happy with my new products basically. And I'll do a video on those eventually. Okay, so now I'm going to jump into my concealer. So I'm using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. I have shown this before in a previous video. I believe it was my Shroud Cosmetics and the KVD Good Apple Foundation video. I actually really love this. This is a really, really nice concealer. Yeah, this looks like I don't like the way that that's sitting on my face. Yeah, I've been using this concealer ever since I got it, and I love it. I love this concealer so much, especially when I use the Good Apple foundation. I've been using that Good Apple foundation every single day. That foundation is my jam. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It makes me sad that other people didn't get to experience what I experienced with it. It's just so wonderful. Well, the colors are all really pretty. I do really like how everything looks. It's just that the foundation looks a little like it's sitting in my pores a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and use the, this is called the Face and Body Bronzing Balm. I got the shade Light and it's by Soul Body. I did also happen to pick up the brush that you can use to apply it. So I just like lightly kind of roll and tap into it. And then I just like pounce it on. And I love it. It's like a really nice color. I feel like the Tantour is a little bit more of a neutral. So yeah, I went and I got my second vaccine today, like I mentioned earlier. And the first time I got it done, it was fine, whatever, you know, got it, went home, whatever. And then this time the guy was like, the pharmacist was the one who was giving the shots. I was in like a group with a couple other people that he was just kind of like mentioning, you know, something like, oh, you'll get another notification for your second shot, yada, yada. And I was sitting there and I was like, wait, excuse me. I'm here for my second shot, so please don't give me the first one. And then you know, he explained to me that they're the same thing. But it like made me freak out for a moment because, you know, it's like the unknown, like you're nervous in general to get it done. Trust me, I have been very nervous this whole time. So anyways, it went fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Too Faced the Ethereal powder just to kind of set everything. I just go ahead and I just set on top of everything I just did. Even if I kind of lose like the bronzer that I still feel like it just kind of helps to add like a little bit of warmth to the skin. Well, the powder definitely helped with making my pores not look quite so enlarged from the foundation. Next, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna use one of my favorite bronzers, the LYS bronzer. So this is in the shade Motivate. Such a pretty color. I love it. I guess I'm not very good at doing this chit chat part, huh? As like with the get ready with me. It's hard to do two things at once. So my bunny, my poor little Joopy, he's been having a problem with his like lower teeth and it really stresses me out. Like we take him, I swear, it feels like we take him to the vet all the time. Poor little guy. But yeah, he fractured, the doctor said that he fractured something, like one of his bottom two teeth. He fractured one of them. It grew out, it fell out, and now he has regrowth, and now his regrowth seems like it's kind of dying a little bit. So I'm just hoping that, because he also has like a little bit of a little tiny like bump on his like gums underneath his like chin area. Bunnies don't really have like a huge chin area. And oh, by the way, I'm using Count Me In. This is a Super Shock Cheek Matte Color Pop blush color. So yeah, he has a vet appointment in a couple of days, and my poor baby. Oh, I would do anything for that little bunny. I love him so much. So we'll see what happens. He'll be fine. He's fine. He's acting fine. He has the same energy level. I mean, he's a lazy little butt, but he's eating and he's normal. It's just whatever's going on with his little tooth. Packing on the blush today. This stuff is so pretty. I love packing on blush. I don't get to do it too often, but I just love it. Okay, so I haven't used this on camera yet. I'm gonna go ahead and use the loose highlighter by Jaclyn Cosmetics. It's in the color Amped. I'm just gonna very lightly dust it on. I like to use this more as like a blush. Thankfully the glitter is still in place. I was kind of worried that once it dried it was gonna start to like flake and fall off. So I haven't used this on camera at all, and I've had it for a couple months now. This is the Ofra, the Nikki Tutorials collab. It's the highlighter in the shade Glazed Donut. It's like a really reflective, very wet looking highlighter. I can only use very little of it. I like to hit the apples of my cheeks a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit down my nose. Not too much. I have to wear my mask pretty much for the rest of the day today, so. A little bit on my forehead. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spray my face really quickly. I'm just gonna use, it's not really like a setting spray or anything, but it's the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist by Glow Recipe. I love this one. Like I said, I know it's not a setting spray, but I just like how it makes my skin feel. The lipstick I'm going to go ahead and use today, it actually, I believe it's going to match the teddy bear palette really well. So Jaclyn Cosmetics, it's her liquid lipstick in Outspoken. I love this color. I think it's so, so beautiful. I love this like orangey pink color on me. I don't like an orangey nude shade, but I love an orangey pink. All right, everything's done. That's today's video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know it wasn't as chit-chatty as I was anticipating. I did actually write stuff down to talk about, but I feel like I did kind of actually talk about everything that I wanted to, but not in great depth. But I'm really happy that I was able to play with a lot of these products that I've kind of just had on my desk. Haven't really put them into a video yet, so this was nice to kind of condense it all down into one get ready with me. Please look out for the Melt Cosmetics Mary Jane review that I'm going to do. I know that I kind of cheated and I played a little bit with the glitter for the eyes. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day today and enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.